Right, here we go. Welcome back to the channel and to another stream. There we are then, Wednesday, back of the grid, no meta cars. Let's see. Well, let's see how we do then on what is it's a very flipping, flaming, freezing Wednesday today. I've been freezing cold all day. I've just about had enough of it now, to be honest. So hopefully we're going to warm up with some good fun racing on the dailies today and see what we're going to get up to with our back of grid no metas. I've just literally put the cars in right now, so they should all be thereabouts. So as per the thumbnail, as the thumbnail kind of gives it away, we're going to a bit of Abu Dhabi. We shall try the race again after what happened on Monday in the one very eventful race we did on Abu Dhabi. So get over to Yas Marina. And yes, the cars went in about 2 minutes ago. So here they should be. Yes, done it right. You've got no Sardinia track thing on there. So yeah, Nismo, AMG, Ferrari, BMW and the Ferrari 296. Those are the vehicles of choice for today, courtesy of the draw. So we'll get those going and see how we get on. Hello Chris, Johnny and One, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope as always all is well. And here we are then, Abu Dhabi. One race on Monday, and I think that just about told us everything we need to know about this daily race. So, and I think today the story is going to take a few twists and turns, no doubt whatsoever. So we'll jump in first, Nissan, and we'll get back on the main screen. And we'll get started with a bit of a warm-up. Because like I say, it's freezing cold today. So I want to do some nice racing to get warmed up for the evening. But as you can see on the leaderboard, I managed it. I did do a lap on the main account yesterday. I was like, blimey, I've done a lap. So there is hope. There is hope. I was thinking, blimey, do not scratch my eyes. I did do a lap. Not very quick though, but I did do a lap on the main account yesterday with no penalties. So we're just going to have to see how we do. Right, 6 minutes until the first encounter then. Remember, don't set a time. We'll go from the back of the grid with no qualifying. Right, see how we do today on Abu Dhabi. Oh, there we go already. Now, do they count as penalties? I've not thought this through. I suppose technically, yes, they do, because the lap's been invalidated. So, doesn't say penalty, but it's about as good as a penalty if that happens. Right, 4.5 minutes. Get warmed up a bit more. Right, that one does count. That's number 1. Right, penalty number 1. So the strap we're going to use, probably mediums to softs, I think. See how we get on with that. We can always change it if we see how the races go. But that originally was the plan. Mediums onto softs. End of the race. Straight through to the finish. Right, I've got time to do one more lap and we'll get in. And that's 5 already. Been only streaming for like what? 15 minutes. That's like 5 penalties already. It could be quite possibly a long evening on Abu Dhabi. Right, pulling this bit. I think that's about... Oh, not quite. No, it is. Right, first race of today's stream. And here we are. We go to the poll. Why not? How many penalties are we going to get today on Yas Marina? So I thought, right, okay, so 12, not, 12's kind of respectable, acceptable. 19, if it starts to go a little bit wayward, it starts to go a little bit, we're kind of wobbling a little bit in the race. 19. 26 if things kind of a bit more wobbly. We're not really managing it terribly well on 26. And then if things go disastrously wrong, 39 or more, why not? And I think really, I don't know. I mean, we've got 29% now on 39 plus, and I think, to be honest, you might be right. Let's see how we get on. Oh, here we go. It's going to be fun. And that's it, Johnny, with the penalties. I think the penalties, it's just, this is it. It's the fabric of this race, through and through, the penalty system here at Abu Dhabi. And hello, Tristan Miller. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers from Pennsylvania on the GT7. No worries. Big thanks for tuning in, and hope all is well. Right, here we go. First race of our non-metas at Yas Marina. Medium tyres. I think just go for it, I reckon. Can't see him. Go. Right, 12 laps. Go. Go, go. We're going to wobble tonight at some point, regardless on penalties. So accept that now, and then that's it. We're not having problems with that later in the stream. See how we get on first lap. Yep, cheers, Johnny. Appreciate it. Good luck as well. Yeah, the flags can't. There you go. Put down. Right, P12. Relatively good start in this encounter. Oh, it's Logitech coming in. Go over, they'll get a penalty. Right, the new Porsche. Might try that. Not sure at the minute how the car is. And hello Don, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in. Hoping all is well. Yes, here we are, Abu Dhabi. And here we are, picking up penalties, the inevitable today, without question. Oh, we're nearly at 12 already. I think we are. Going quite well so far, to be fair. Not anything of note that's happening at... That might be one though. Right, another one's going to come in a minute. Pretty sure. Maybe not. And hello, going good. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Happy Wednesday. I hope all is well. Got the Porsche 962. Good stuff, Dom. That is a history lesson. That is a very famous Le Mans race car, the Porsche 962. I don't think it's the... So I'm thinking of a chap called Stefan Belloff, but I think the car that he drove that's not the one that's in the Gran Turismo, but it is kind of on the same production line as that, if you get what I mean. Very famous car in Le Mans. Right, there's another one. Right, lap 6. It's a pit at some point, but very careful around here. And the Porsche is the better car here, without a shadow of a doubt. There we go again. The first race, and they are already piling up these penalties. I'm shocked that actually wasn't a penalty. I thought it was, that's why I said it. I'm going to rejoin. The shakedown in Barcelona, not seen too much on it, but I have seen the cars going out, little snippets here and there. Not a huge amount on it though. I'm not sure who's quickest or anything like that at this stage. What is it now? Start of February, so they should be done middle of Feb, pre-season testing, and then off to is it Melbourne or Bahrain, one of the two, for the first race of the season. I've had enough of these medium tyres now, but the fronts are saying or telling me the same thing. Right. Soft tyres. Recap: Hamilton's quickest in the Ferrari, Russell, Norris and Leclerc. Yep, cheers Dom. Merca doing the most laps again in testing. Red Bull with little running. I know Williams haven't gone to one of the tests because they're just getting the car ready, aren't they? But yeah, Bahrain. Yes, that's it. Bahrain for the test, and then Melbourne for the first Grand Prix. Albert Park. Oh, was that? Oh, yes, it was. I'm about to say that a bit of a cheeky one from me there. Crossing the pit line. And there we go. Saving a tenth of a second. It cost you more than that. Right, let's see what we can do to lessen the damage then. Lost a little bit of this race. I think I need to change the poll. I think like 40, actually no, 76 for option D. What we need to be doing. Can you change? I don't think you can. I have to start a new poll. But I think the poll's going to be, we're going to exceed it. I think 79 for option D. I've been just found it up to 90, let alone 80, just to be doubly sure. We're going to be 19 before this race, warm-up pre-race, this one, warm-up pre-race 2. We're going to be smashing 20 at that rate, definitely. Right, I've got 3 laps of this one to go. The flag's coming out. And hello Chris, welcome to the stream, thanks for tuning in, hoping all is well. And this is it, yeah, we've got no counters or anything like that for counting stuff on the streams at the moment, so unless anybody goes back and actually keeps track of how many penalties we've got, there's no real way of telling. I can't tell how many we've got. But I'm fairly certain that we'll go very close to 39. If not, we'll pass that, I reckon, today. We've still got all 16 runners in this race as it stands. Another penalty. One of those, I think it's... You take comfort in the fact that everyone else is in the same situation, the same boat as you are, essentially. We're all getting penalties, regardless of what happens. We've just got ourselves another one. I think the Porsche was a little bit on the limits as well. It's going to hand us one though, and the Porsche, both on the limit on that corner. Push a Ferrari, give him a hand. I've got PB, 58.4. Oh, sorry, go. It's my fault. They've got a penalty as well. drive in the middle of the track just to make sure that, you know, you're not too close to one side or the other. So yes, thanks one. 7 penalties. Nice. Well, not really, but 7 penalties so far in 38 minutes of streaming time. One's disappeared behind us. 20 seconds. We might not finish last. But let's keep it in the track. Right, last lap. 2 minutes, 0.9 on that one. The one attempt on race A, but it must have been bad. You never went back to it. Daily race A is good. It's got to get used to the car. The car is a bit awkward in the beginning, but it's good in race once you get used to the car. That Nissan, that very tail happy through the first corner, and that whole first bit especially, as we found on Monday. Right nearly there in the GTR. Right, 2 corners to go. And there we are. The plan is to do, 5 races, and then the best performing car goes at the end. But I think we've set the bar at P13 in Abu Dhabi. A very mediocre 38.4 seconds behind the race winner in the new Porsche 992. But it's a start, isn't it? With 7 time penalties. We are hurtling towards 12, or even 19 to be honest. We're getting really into the penalty thing very early on in this one. And we've got a 1-star roulette ticket. Woohoo! For later on. Right, out we go into the next non-Mesa car, which is going to be the SLS AMG Mercedes. We'll jump in that. This one there, and we've got the 458. We've got 1, 2, 3 FR cars and 2 mid-rears. Okay, bit of a... Again, it was totally random. A mixed bag of Group 3s on this one. Oh, back on my main screen. Right, 2 minutes. Right, this is the AMG Mercedes. Very quick blast around to warm it up. And hello GTR, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in. Hoping all is well. Right, down the straight. Tried the Beetle. The Beetle's not on the list today, so the Beetle won't be featured as it's not on the list of the cars that we got picked out. Although, depends how we get on, I think. I think on this one, anything can happen. Hang on a minute, the old track's still here. Down there somewhere. Oh. You can see the old track on the panoramic when you come in, but that's there somewhere. Right, it's a quick blast in the murk. But this is it. If all the cars, we think that all of them, which is absolutely rubbish, and you never know. You never know. 6 races on the plan. That's what we've come in to try and do. It's got mediums again. Right, next race at Yas Marina Circuit. Mercedes from the back of the grid. Still a bit, I don't know, adjusting to Abu Dhabi. Not used to it in daylight, Abu Dhabi. The Yas Marina. Right, we'll try the Mercedes then. Yeah, there's the old track. I must be behind the barrier, that's why we can't see it. The old Grand Prix circuit at the top of the picture. Right then, Mercedes, what you got? Look, we've got the 296 later. We've got 1 or 2 in front of us. We can try later. Right, Mercedes. Come on, Mercedes. Right, go, go, go. I don't want to go. I didn't go for it. Why not? Right. Nice, steady getaway in this one. So, awake, a little bird has been talking to Chris about a legend that's on behind the wheel. Have the now. Right, Porsche can take the 3-second penalty. I've got itchy back. Oh. There we go, it's better. So get a pen on there, that's it. Drive in the middle of the track. Don't touch the apex. Oh. Well, actually no. What I say is utterly pointless with regards to these penalties. I thought it was alright. No, it wasn't. Not in the eyes of PD. It was not alright. That wasn't me. That's a terrible corner. No. Right, just there we go. We'll take our penalties together. We'll suffer the pain. At the same time, we got a 1.5. We've got a second less. It softens the blow a little bit. Imagine this in the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Absolute nightmare. Okay, Max. 0.5 second Max. You were over the white line on turn 4, Max. I think Max will be like, put it politely, no. Like on that one. Quite simply. Very simply. But we must keep going and persevere. I'll spit on the brakes. No. No, 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 no. Oh, baby, so we got away with it. The 296, on the other hand, not so. Well, it's Mercedes. Actually, not a bad car to drive, really. It's pretty good. And yeah, over the curbs, it's pretty good. The Mercedes. Nice all-rounder. Get it on softs later on and push on from there. And just sit behind this 296. They've got a... Just don't knock them out of the corner. Got a penalty. Don't need to pass them. Right, it's top 10. It's like a tank in that corner. Oh dear. Got away with it again. Try and secure that inside if we can, but I don't quite on there. No. We are still in front for now. Oh, crikey, brakes. Right, we're going to be like, we are a roadblock in here. Unless you get past us now, I would say do it now because I'm going to be very slow as my tyres go off on next lap, on pit lap. steer this way. Right, this pit entrance is really... just about to get it in. Right, soft tyres on the Mercedes. Right, get out of here. Go, go, go. Underneath the track, back onto the track. Turn 2. Few on mediums, few on softs. See how we get on. Is there a noise on me? On my computer? Hang on. I have to get to it. Well, I've got alerts in my ears on my PC. I think I know what they are. Yeah, cheers, going good. We're going to push it to the end of the race. Mercedes, let's be having you. Oh dearie me. Oh. Although we keep doing that and we don't, yeah, we're not getting, I don't know, jumping to conclusions, just the way that the kind of, that's going to be a penalty. Or it might not be. You never know. Right, I've got one penalty to serve then coming up. But this race is kind of split in half with the top runners. And a bit of a group in the middle, and then we've got us stragglers at the back. not bad, but still P10. Oh, I tried to gas it, walking off the track again, that's another penalty. I mean, what can I say? We really are cutting this track, aren't we? We're just, yeah, we're cutting every single corner. It's not on, is it? It's absolutely not on. We deserve to be punished on every corner, as we're getting it rightly so with these penalties. Oh, they've got a penalty. We're all getting penalties. They've had another one. They're in the 296, and that's the 5th car we've got on the list today. That'll be the 5th race, 296. Where are we? 28 behind the leader. Right, they'll take their 0.5 or get it added to their race time at the end. One behind us just taking a penalty as well. And that's the Mercedes. Well, we're one place higher up than the, what was it, first race? The, I've forgotten. Nissan, that's the one. But yeah, just a bit harsh. It's a bit like Lewis Hamilton going through Beckett's, the Beckett's complex at Silverstone, very high-speed complex, and then, well, sorry Lewis, but you can't touch the apexes, because if you do, then you're going to get penalised by 0.5 seconds per apex that you touch going through Beckett's. Going through Stowe Corner, you can't touch the apex at Stowe Corner, because if you do, that's 1 second penalty. And you'll need to pull over on Wellington Straight to serve your penalties just before the old last corner. Luffield, I think it is, at Silverstone. Right, well, sorry, Charles, but if you clip the if you go up Eau Rouge at Spa, if the just as a reminder that if your tyre clips the apex on the inside of Eau Rouge, you're ignoring the track limit. Sorry, 1 second penalty on the Kemmel Straight. Just, well, yeah, sorry, the way it goes. Next car, the 458 Italia. Let's jump in the Ferrari 458 Italia and we'll carry on with our non-meta extravaganza. Back to the stream proper. Oh dear, let's carry on. Yeah, thanks to GG's, appreciate it, as always. 12 penalties, though. I believe we've gone past that a long time ago. I reckon we're somewhere between 19 and 26, I think, on the penalties. I do believe at the moment. Oh, quick warm-up in 458. Just one great balance on the front as well, I do wonder. That's going to be very off the track. Just enough time to get down the straight. But there we are. It's Valtteri Bottas, who's had his lap time at Monaco just deleted because he, well, you see on the replay, going through to the chicane at the swimming pool, he touched the apex, and sorry, that was it. It was a bit over. And his pole lap has just been deleted. Right then, Ferrari 458 Italia. Let's get, there we go, let's get stopped in time for the corner. And hello, Michael, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope all is well. Just got in. But know how to drive. Thanks, Michael. Appreciate it. We're in the Ferrari. Right, third race of the non-meta Abu Dhabi penalty extravaganza. It's just, this is it at this stage. I think it's just, this is it. The penalties, they are the heart of the race. It's the fabric that puts this daily race combo together. The penalties. If the penalties weren't here, it'd just be strange with no penalties on Abu Dhabi. Right, I've not looked at... I'm just going soft tyres. Why not? We might as well... I think that's what we're doing, soft tyres. But, I'm going to say soft tyres when it comes in. Yes, right, I'm going to be nice and quick at the beginning of this race. Or we can storm through the order. Oh yes, Michael Schumacher, Japan 98, here we come. That one. Can I get them in time for the race to begin? Yes, we can. Right, soft tyre, so the Strat. Yeah, the Strat the opposite way. Right. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, thanks, one. Appreciate it. Yeah, the cheers going good as well. Appreciate it as well. Got yellows out, turn 1. Someone's gone out. Not that one. Right, but these soft tyres really work for us if we can. Oh, but they just slid a bit off the corner. Porsche in front. Got back in, well, P8. Oh no. I don't know what to say at the moment. I think an old Codemasters F1 game handout of Cockpit is the best way to, yeah, summarise the feeling right now. It really is. Just to express the objection. We're still P9. We're still P9. I mean, losing one place with that isn't bad. But my softs are running out there. That's the problem that we're going to start having. I mean, yeah, this makes Red Bull Ring actually alright. It actually does. I mean, you know me, I'm not really critical on stream of, well, the dailies. I take it as it comes, but I mean, this is... We're going to 39 plus and then some with these penalties today. I think we will. I mean, races on Formula 1 2010 on Xbox 360 back in 2010, 2011, ranked lobbies. The penalties on that for track limits were quite severe, but nowhere near as bad as this. You got a few on there for track limits, but these penalties are... I've not seen, witnessed anything like it, ever. We just drive, well, you can see what's going on. And hello, Sir Drones a lot. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in, and hope all is well. I mean, we're battling the Hurricane, but realistically, there is no battle because we just keep getting pegged back all the time. So there is no battle. We're battling nobody really at the minute because of the well. The evidence is irrefutable. That the tire's going off as well. So, there's a battle with the Hurricane, but no, not really. It's more like 90% no. They just sit in behind us. We go a bit wide, pushing on, get a penalty. Oh, look at that freebie. There you go, mate. Freebie. Every corner. Right, up you go. Oh, there you go. There's two there that have, there's two more that have got penalties as well. We're sharing the pain together. But this is it. We have to get the whole world to watch. Oh, sorry, get the word out about the stream. I'm gonna have to pit in a minute. The tires are going off. Go on, and we'll pit. Come on, get in the pit lane. Right. Here we go. Recognise the name, but no idea. Such a... yeah, this is it. Absolute ton of legends on YouTube in the in this community. There's so many people. Absolute legends. A lot of them, both streamers and non-streamers as well. Right, so we're set for the end of the race. Come on. Dog GT, yep, no worries, Chris. Big thanks for tuning in. Absolute legend, and we'll no doubt catch him again very soon. Oh, that one was a bit. That was a bit. We got away with it. I think we have. And the aeroplane's getting stuck in the sky there. Right, let's get some places. Hopefully. We've got a few here. So softs to mediums, I'm not sure how it works. I'm just doing it because I forgot to change tyres in the lobby before the start of the race. But yeah, most do the opposite of going mediums to softs. That's, I think, is your typical strat for doing this race. That I will probably go back to when I'm done with this one. But I think this is it. P12. Could be quite good, actually. Right, this is... I'll hold what I was going to say then about it being pretty good. Well, it still is. What's the gap? 2.5, 2.6. But this is it. It could be a winning strat, but I think there's yeah, the ulterior motives at play in this race for definite. It doesn't ever stop. It's just never ending. It just, yeah, it's just a tsunami of penalties. It doesn't ever stop. Oh, I've got another one in front. Maybe get a top 6 here. Maybe. Got lap 8 onto lap 9. Don't cut that corner. Get off that apex quick. Right, 3 laps remaining. Yeah, top 5 is possible. We get enough penalties, and we don't, but yeah, we could definitely get somewhere near that. Where's just over? Watch the track limits. But P5 is just in hairpin now. Walk for Porsche. It's ambitious. No. Oh, right, let's go through. We got a flags. That'll help us out here. Oh, it's sending it. Well, that'll do. No, it won't. One more lap to go. Getting carried away. Right, now it'll do. P6 in the Ferrari. So that was softs to mediums, and that works out actually. Forgetting to change tyres at the start of the race. I might do it again in the next one. Right, just enough time to jump in to the next race. Right, the next car, I believe, is the Beamer, the Endurance model. Where is it? Down. That's Mercedes, BMW. And then it's the 296 next after that. And we've got 3 minutes just to get ready. Yeah, cheers, Bonk, and drones a lot. Appreciate it, as always. And oh dear, here we are. One of those nights. But yeah, the Ferrari has taken it so far. P6, the best result of the race in so far. Right, get the M6 warmed up to 29. if you don't mind, went on Discord and come see how many penalties we get. Yeah, no worries, going good. No worries. Big thanks for that, appreciate it. I've lost count. I mean, I lost count in the first race, to be honest, and how many penalties we've got. I did just keep going. Minute and 30, and then race number 4 will get underway. And this one's about, well, it's an FR car, isn't it? Same as Ferrari, so it'll drive quite similar. Should be alright. Right, the Beamer's ready to go. The brake balance in the Porsche on the front, I found works well. -2 to 5. I tried it on Monday. Yeah, the build with the new Porsche. Yes, the so the ECU on the new Porsche build, very good car by the way. It is turned down on that, and I thought, so we've got a turbocharger in it, which gives it a bit more power, and then turning down the ECU just kind of found it. I don't know, it balances the car a bit more, so you still get that kind of Group 3 bite to it, Group 3 feel to it without going too fast and losing control. You got the turbocharger that kind of tops up the power, and the ECU just kind of brings it back a little bit, but not too much. So, yeah, the car's still got that racy Group 3 kind of feel to it, but you can use it on 100%, absolutely fine. You can do that and still do exactly the same strat on that new video, and that'll work as well. So yeah, you can do that as well. Loads of PP on that, loads of room with it, so yeah, you can do whatever you want on that one pretty much PP wise. Even on racing soft tyres, you could do 2 pit stops on racing soft tyres and still be under the PP limit on that one. I think the car as it is with the ECU on 90, it tops out at 170 on the straight. So you still get a fair good bit of power with it on that. Right, I'm on the softs again. Right, we're going to absolutely storm through the field. Here we go. Have a look. Right, go, go, go. Yeah, thanks for good looks. Appreciate it. As always. Going to make these softs work again at the start of the race. Yeah, cheers drones a lot, appreciate it as well. Put me off guard there. Rejoin here. I'll have dirty tyres though now. Hello. And I play 1GT, welcome to the stream, thanks for tuning in. Hoping all is well. And there we are again. Absolute penalty magnet. It's almost as if I need to go away and just like relearn how to race on this game again. The amount of penalties that I'm getting, ignoring a hell of a lot of track limits. That's another one. Whoa, bit of a drift on there. Well, it's a bit like driving down the M1 motorway and your wheel touches the hard shoulder ever so slightly. Oh, penalty. You need to stop. You need, well, I'm not sure how to do that, but penalties on this track this week are absolutely mega. It's getting a bit much for the Porsche, a bit much for them as well. But we go on with another penalty. And hello, it's Hoggy. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. And open all is well. Black 5 at 12. Come on, right. I get disqualified. Oh. Oh, game. But I suppose that one I can accept. You're not allowed to reverse into the pit lane, but I was kind of stuck. Well, now you know you can't reverse in the pit lane. It's not allowed. If you get stuck, that's tough. You have to just try and reverse against the barriers and kind of scrape against the barriers to get yourself back round to the front again. Oh, just get out of here. Get out, game. Get out, game. Shut the front door. That ain't enough of that ain't enough of this. Right, don't get the pit lane entrance wrong this time. Get that bit right. Here we go. No words, just have to carry on. Yeah, we have to just carry on. Carry on and finish the race. Right, this is part 2 on the medium tyres. Okay, so that I'm losing track. So this one that's now on the screen was for... We went off the track on the left-hander, I think it is. So this is not a new penalty, this is the one that we got for that mistake before. I'm losing track, I really am. I can't keep up with how many penalties we're getting. It is a momentous night, to say the least, on Abu Dhabi. I mean, it's like 43 overall, 44, 47, 79, 107, I don't even know. 129. Another one there, maybe. I was a little bit off on the AstroTurf, but it's let us go away. They're catching us up now. Oh, they've got a... Okay. Got one as well. I just don't get it. I really, really don't understand this at all. I've never, ever, ever been on a racetrack anywhere in any game that's just policed as severely as this. Never. Never. In what? Blimey, 25 years of just racing games, sim racing in general. Controller, steering wheel, rig, everything. F1 2010, ranked lobbies, top of the leaderboard globally. That was bad. Not as bad as this. It really wasn't. But I can't race you because you've got a 3-second time penalty. I've got a 1-second time penalty. The car behind, we can maybe race them at some point when they pull out and we catch them up again. If we do that, I just don't knock anybody off here. Oh, I've gone out again. Right, they're in the pit lane. Going on to soft tyres by the look of it. Right, 3 laps to go. And this is the, well, a very momentous race. Just gotta try and get to the end. It's gonna be another one. I mean, as far as I'm aware, we're not losing SR for these penalties. I mean, if we were, I don't know what I would do. We'd be E-rated by now on like RSR. Just like absolute destruction. Just make a new account and start again. Like, literally, get a new account. Get a new account, start again. Oh, I've got a... Two laps. Oh, just go home game. This is it. I mean, we're on the final lap now. And we've still got 2 sectors to go. Anything can happen. Down the straight. We are 5 seconds clear of the car behind. Can't race these two now. That's it. That race is done. That race is over and done with. Unless they've got... Oh, one's gone off. One's given up on life. Let's see what the other one's going to do. They've got any penalties? No. And there we go. That one's done. I've never had a race like it. I've literally never... I can't recall any race where I've been penalised so much. Like, F1 2010. I mean, that was hardcore back in, like, 2010, 2011. Ranked multiplayer. The fastest guys on there. But even that wasn't bad for track limits. And they were pretty bad. I think we've done double 39. I think, to be fair. I think we're getting towards it. But yeah, luckily, it's not penalising SR for the penalty. I mean, if it did, it would be, well, I don't even know. I think, as mentioned, just make a new account and start again. Just start the whole game again. Menu books, everything. New account, start a game again. Well, we've got to do... Not that one. Not that one. This one. The 296. Which is down at the bottom. And then that's 5. We had the Beetle mentioned a bit earlier, so I have to see how it goes in this one. And the 458 so far has been the best result, best race results wise. But none of the cars have really, I don't know. I think it's safe to say we know why. I mean, I don't even want to walk. I'm just going to sit. I've done this car before. I'm just going to sit for 2 minutes and... where's my screen? That one. Yeah, we'll jump on soft tyres and just go for it. Yeah, cheers, going good for the GGs. Appreciate it. As always. Oh, dear me. And big thanks for tuning in today on the stream. Much appreciated. Big thanks for 24 likes so far. Absolute heroes. And if you are new to the channel and you are, for, you know, somehow enjoying the penalty bonanza on Abu Dhabi, do feel free to drop a like and a sub as well. Be much appreciated. And if you are new to the channel and new to GT7, I can promise you it's not like this every week. I think just this week in particular, the daily races have just been a little bit, well, daily race B is not done it really. Don't know too much about daily race B in terms of penalties, but this one, oh yeah. We can't hide away from what we're witnessing here on this daily race this week. So, yeah. Whack it on the alt account, non-meta cars, back of the grid. It doesn't matter what happens. Crikey. What a night. What a night indeed. Right. Let's see how we go on this one. Oh dear. Right. We're going to go soft tyres. Blitz through... Well, I keep saying that. Doesn't happen, does it? Try to blitz through the field and see how we get on. Crikey. I think I've got 3 episodes to go of The Good Doctor on Netflix. I was realising yesterday watching it that, crikey, I've nearly finished it. But I have had a little bit of a sneaky peek at, what was it, Knight Rider. And it looks very good. It could be our next watch on Netflix. It looks pretty good. Right. 296. I think the night is far from over, really. Right. Soft tyres. Go for it. That's it. We're not doing anything else. Right, we're in. Right. We're ready. Well, I think we're ready. Right. Send it round. Yas Marina in the Ferrari 296. The Spec 3 car on the Spec 3 track. But not the Meta car. It's the, what is it, Porsche that's Meta car. I think P13 is from A-Lobbies, I think. The name looks familiar. I'm seeing it now. Right, let's go Ferrari. Got this in the bag. Yep, cheers, very good. Appreciate it. As always. A bit busy in front. Just a bit of zigzagging as well. Oh no, I'm just trying to stay out of trouble here. Not bad, P9, first lap. Start with mediums, I could have done actually. And had the slipstream on the back straight here. We could have done. Hello, Whisper. Welcome to the stream. Back to tuning in. Fanatec DD Pro. I don't know. I don't use Fanatec. I'm Thrustmaster over here. Let's get in that corner. Don't know if anybody else in chat has Fanatec or not that can maybe support with the question. This Ferrari's quite decent at the minute. I think these guys might be on mediums. Right, I'll come in this lap. These softs are pretty good. The car's pretty good in general. I'm quite happy just to keep going on the... as if I'm on mediums. But we'll come in this lap because they're going to run out eventually. A bit of grip loss. Hit this lap. Not bad, really. The 296. A big thanks to Paolo for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate it. And welcome to the channel. All one's on softs, one's on mediums. No, that's wrong. Hang on. No. Yeah, the other way around. That's the one. Right, one's on softs, one's on mediums. And we're on mediums as well. How many penalties? I don't know. I've got absolutely no idea. I lost count about 2 hours ago on the penalties. The last race was a bit eventful on the penalty front. That's a bit on the mediums though, this Ferrari. Very, whoa, very. It's like a different car. The car's got a life of its own now. I think actually that is our first... No, it isn't. No, it's not our first penalty, is it? That's our second penalty of the race, third penalty of the race. Right, don't jinx it, don't say any more on penalties. should be pretty much level with the Lambo here. Nearly on the back of them. But P1 has done 9 laps on the soft tyres. That's good going, that. Oh, it's going again. Oh, it's like a different car. Right, so this is it then. Penalties, and now it's this anarchy to throw in as well. I don't know why I'm doing that, because we know the score by now after 2.5 hours. I don't know why I did that. We know exactly what's going on. We know it happens. But it's still, some of them, it still doesn't... It doesn't quite sink in that you've actually got a penalty, even at this point. This corner's an absolute... Yeah. And now the race is falling apart before we know it. And these two are thinking, hey, oh, 296 is on a wobbler. We are on a wobbler. Absolutely right. Oh, that's another one. No, it isn't another one. Now, is that a delayed penalty for the... No, that was for the last corner, wasn't it? I just stop the car. Just give up. Just like, turn the engine down. That'll do. Put it in fuel map 6 and just cruise round to the end of the race. Is that's what we want to do? I can accept the spin. That's on us 100%. But I did... Oh, they've got a 1 second behind us. I just don't know what to say, really. Lost words about, yeah, 2 hours ago on these penalties. Right, I can at least finish in P8, well, 10 seconds in front, unless we have an absolute calamitous meltdown. But we're gonna be in the top 8 at least. Right. Last corner. And we're done. Well, we got across the line with no penalty. It's just like on Kitchen Nightmares, after Gordon's been and tasted the dishes in the restaurant, and he goes back on the service on the evening, and it's all just completely falling apart, and he's just there like witnessing what's going on, just a bit like in utter dismay at what's happening. It's a bit like that, yeah. At the minute, we're watching on utter dismay, lap after lap. And it just makes the race needlessly tricky. But after all that, we climbed half the order, and we gained flipping heck. It's one of those. Again, it's half the order. It's an increase in DR, but this is it. I mean, we passed the 39 penalty marker ages ago. I mean, it's just one of those, isn't it? Absolutely one of them. GG's to the there's P3 that we raced a few times in the World Series on the other account. So hanging out in there with us in the Huracan. Right. Here we are. We've done all 5 cars, and to be fair, I was quite taken by the 296 until I spun it off. So I recalled the Beetle being mentioned earlier on, so I reckon we've got time to do one more race. Nothing to lose, have we? Absolutely nothing to lose. This is a complete random throw of the dice. The Beetle for the final race of today's stream. And I think, again, I should practice, but we'll see in a minute. Yeah, thanks to GG's. Appreciate it. Again, as always. Wow, what a night. I mean, Trial Mountain's barrier penalties, where you touch the barrier ever so slightly. I mean, even this is the worst I've seen it. This is the worst I've ever taken part in on Gran Turismo 7 daily races. I can't recall any other race that is as bad as this in terms of penalties. And even Grand Valley on the middle, the middle sector, you can get very fine margins there, but even that is not as bad as this. Unless we're just doing the race, we're just not doing the race properly. We're doing the race completely wrong. And it's one of those. It could well be after this, after that. I'll have a quick go into the Beetle very quickly. We'll do first couple of corners then, and that'll be about it. Why not? Oh yes. Ugh. You see, if you do that in a race, then yeah, you are not on the track. But well, can you imagine if Paul Ricard was in this game? Blimey heck. Paul Ricard, very open track. Paul Ricard, not seen Paul Ricard before. Great track in the south of France. And if Paul Ricard was in this game, I'd just avoid it, to be honest. Well, we'd do the race anyway, but Paul Ricard is extremely open, a bit like this, but a hell of a lot more. And it's mediums. Well, I just don't even know anymore. Yeah, I just put mediums on. Just actually, I've changed side. I've changed your mind. No, do soft sides. I changed your mind. Right, Beetle. I think the steward's office would be very, well, it'd be a very long queue outside the steward's office in F1 if these penalties were in the Abu Dhabi GP. My goodness, you'd have Max Verstappen at the front of the queue. And they'd all be saying the same thing. Why? Why? Right, here we go. Beetle, get it done. We've used all the non-meta cars. The Beetle, little wild card to finish off. 3, 2, 1, go. No, I'm on mediums. Yeah. Finish the race. I mean, that guy's got a penalty on the first corner. Not even started the race. I don't think he crossed the finish line. And that guy's already half a second disadvantage already. Yeah, cheers for the good luck. As always, appreciate it. Yeah, but this thing's got 7 gears. Oh, no, I'm alright. Oh, wobble it. No. Fine. Right, it's 1 lap done. I already cut the corner though. I wasn't looking properly. I was looking at my tyres and I just thought they'd gone a little bit wide. But yeah, they cut it then and yeah, got themselves a penalty at the beginning of the race. Right then, it's a race to the penalty line. That's the old Porsche, not the new one. Right, let's train the cars in front of us. Get on the back of them. Oh, it's gone. Pretty much sums it up then. I'll get it in gear now. This race is just, it's just dreadful. It's absolutely dreadful. But there's never said that before ever about any daily race in this game before, but this race is probably the worst daily race I've ever done on Gran Turismo 7 in the near 3 years I've been doing daily races. I've never ever had this kind of racing ever. I don't even think that even if we got in a Metacar and a Metacar stream, it would have been any different. It would have been pretty, well, a bit better maybe in the Metacar. But penalties would have been pretty much, I think, exactly the same. Exactly the same. I don't think we've done a race without a penalty. Well, we haven't. I know that for absolute certainty. We've not done a race without a penalty. But yeah, never seen anything like it. I honestly cannot... I've messed that corner up. Staying neat. Track limits. I honestly, I can't recall a race ever a daily race that has been as bad as this on penalties, and I can't. This race is just dreadful. It's utterly... Well, that's another one. It's just dreadful. Oh, they've got a penalty as well. Well, but still, yeah, both got 0.5, so we'll be, yeah, racing on track. They might go in front, or they'll catch us at least. Yeah, they'll catch us for this corner here. See, aeroplane stuck in the sky again. Right, they clear this time on penalties. It's not even a race anymore, just because you can't race anybody with the amount of penalties that you get. So they've got a 3 second behind us. One behind them is okay at the minute. Right, last little bit of this race. Get onto the soft tyres, make the... Well, Beetle's always a temperamental car for us anyway. I'm not surprised we spun it, to be fair, in the Beetle. But get to the end of this race on the soft tyres and just go on from there, I think. Right, go. Don't cross pit line. Get a flags in front. Right, we are 10 seconds behind. Battle in front. Was it 3 of them there? Get some excitement maybe towards the end of the race. I think Ferrari World Theme Park is just behind this grandstand here, down at the hairpin. I think it is. Catching though. We might have some racing on. We can stay in contention. On the back of these 3 then. Let's just stay where we are. We've got a penalty anyway. Well, 2 laps to go. It just doesn't ever stop. It's eat, sleep, think, drink, eat this, eat that, penalties. It's amazingly relentless. But we do have fastest lap for now in the Beetle. well, I'm looking down because obviously we're at the back of the grid, aren't we? No one's there. We are at the back of the grid. Force the habit on that penalty line. We're going to bring in this race. Well, hopefully we will bring in this race. We're out flinging off the Beetle again. This is just, it's extreme. It's just non-stop. Oh, it's going to be another one. Right, last lap. I mean, we're not ignoring anything. We're not ignoring the track limit at all. Right, nearly there. P13's 5 seconds, and they get an absolute lot of penalties and might catch them, but not sure. Well, there we go. But I think we got the fastest lap in the Beetle. Have a look in a minute. We did. We got the fastest lap in the Beetle at Abu Dhabi. But it's a bit naughty that we must have done something in that race to lose a bit of SR. And there we are. I've got no words for this race at all. I mean, this has to be arguably the worst daily race I've ever done on this game ever for penalties. It's ridiculous. There you go. I've said it. It's ridiculous. It's just, obviously, if you learn it and you do the race enough and you learn where the markers are, and you know exactly where to put your wheels, you know exactly where the lines are, you know exactly what triggers the penalties, fair play. But like doing it just in the time that we have, it's mad. It's utterly mad. The penalties on here. We've absolutely smashed the records on, well, to date, for the most amount of penalties we've ever had on a single stream of daily races. It has been quite something else on today's Metacar stream. I don't know what to say. It's mad. It's absolutely mad. But what can you do when you're like 9 laps into a race and you might as well just finish it and just go to the next race and just carry on that feeling of, well, hopefully the next race will be all right. The next race will be a bit better than this. But oh dear. Main account on this race, don't go there. Quite honestly, do not go. Can't imagine the devastation. Yeah, cheers for the GGs. Appreciate it as always. Crazy, utterly crazy race. But I have to say, for all the wrong reasons, it is one of those races. I've never experienced anything quite like it ever. In just anywhere ever. We've got a one story. Let's take it to kind of, here you go. Rub salt into the horrific wounds of today's races at Abu Dhabi. And there you are. It's an exhaust part thing to, what is it? There you go. A Toyota 86. There you go. It says it on the screen. It's a silencer for that car. Oh, hey, Minora. Right. Oh, no. No. 200 laps with those trucks. I'd go mad. I'd go mad. I'd go absolutely stir crazy. 200 laps. No. I have to say it. No. It is a resounding never with those kind of track limits. It's mad. I've never experienced a race like it. Ever. Like, anywhere. Like, what, over 2.5 decades nearly of motorsport, sim racing. I mean, I'm not the best driver, but I'm a rubbish driver by the way these top guys race. But even so, it's mad. Utterly bonkers. Well, here we go. We're still B rank on this account, which is a good thing. Oh dear me, right. I think we've got 3 episodes to go of the Good Doctor, and then I think Night Break's coming up after that. Or we'll find something else to watch on Netflix as well as we go through. But that is it from us for today. My word, an absolute kaleidoscope of emotion today, but I think for all the wrong reasons, all the wrong emotions today on Daily Race C. I don't know what to say. I think I was going to leave it there. I just don't know what to say. Absolute carnage on there. But again, it's just the penalties. I mean, I think in all the races we did, nothing. Like, no crashes with anybody else. Nothing. The whole thing was just penalties. They just ruled the race so much. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to stop before we're going on a right tangent here about these penalties. But there you go. Big thanks as always for tuning in today and joining us on Abu Dhabi. Much, much appreciated. And I think, as it was alluded to in the stream, we will be on a certain podcast on Saturday, Behind the Wheel with VKG. I think it was mentioned earlier on. We will be, all being well, appearing on Behind the Wheel to, we've got loads of things on the agenda, quite a few at least, so do come in and do say hello to us on the podcast as well. And hello, Andy and Gustavo, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in, appreciate it. Calster sent us through. Big thanks to Calster then for sending through some guys and gals to the stream, much appreciated. And hello to the Calster crew just joining us. We're just finishing up after. Guys in the chat will say it. I've got no more energy today. I've got no more energy after that. It's just absolute carnage. I don't know what Calster's thought about it or anybody else that's been doing it, but flaming heck. That is it from us for today. Unbelievable on Yas Marina. Absolute carnage. And hello, Abulla, welcome into the stream as well, coming in, and Dingleberry coming across from Cowsters as well. Yes, good thanks, Abulla. We're just debriefing following the absolute penalty bonanza on Yas Marina. I just don't know what to say. Honestly, I've never had anything quite like it in all my life. Just amazing. There you go. But yes, we are just about done for today. The time is coming for us for today. But big thanks again to Calster for sending through people. Much appreciated. Do like and sub if you're new to the channel. I mean, much appreciated. And toughest Strix Abu Dhabi. With, like I say, just leave the guys in the chat to deal with it. I think, oh dear. It is one of those. But, right, we've done it now. So, the poll, we've absolutely obliterated 39 penalties today. It speaks for itself. We've just done it. Go back and watch it and you'll see exactly what I mean. It's just flaming out. There you go. I'm empty. That's it. That's it. I'm out. I'm all out of energy. I'm just rambling now. Just I'm empty. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm penaltied out for today. I'm going to be dreaming penalties tonight. I just don't even know. Just oh, I've got a penalty. I'm too close to the bathroom door. I've got a 0.5 second time penalty. Right, I'm flaming Nora. Right, we're going to go before we start absolutely ranting about these penalties. Big thanks for tuning in, everyone, on today's stream. Big thanks to Calster for the raid at the end as well. Much appreciated. And do like, do subscribe, and do take care. Is there anyone we can rate before we go? We can send you over to somebody else. We'll have a look. Redirect. Who is currently on the live? There's a... Go on, we'll have the absolute legend that is Yield2D. Pop that in there. Like that. So Yield is where it should end up as the stream is closing out. And yes, we will be back, all being well, at the weekend for Behind the Wheel. So do come on along for that. We've got quite a few bits on the agenda for that, so it should be pretty good. And there we are. I'm going to have a lie down now after that one. So big thanks again for tuning in. Do like, do subscribe, and of course do take care, and we'll see you. Well, if not at the weekend, we'll see you next week. Yeah, because I've got a few bits in between. So might not be on again before Saturday, but we'll see. We shall see. So until the next one, do like, do subscribe, and do take care. Big thanks, as always, for tuning in. And I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.